Bernice Marilyn Rosenthal is
exciting,
one of a kind,
my best baby sister.
When I think of my mom, it always makes me smile.
A caviar aficionado,
spontaneous,
impulsive,
insane.
Bunny has the best attitude. Alright, well, you're gonna erase that one. Edit, please.
Obsessed with the stock market.
Always goes right for the feeding you and hugging you and kissing you, and she's such a good listener.
She's really funny. She has a really funny sense of humor.
Bunny has the best children.
Bunny is a great mother-in-law.
the best person to talk to,
Has good taste.
The best cook.
the best cook,
Best brisket, chef.
Best brisket.
My wife's brisket is better, but my wife got the recipe from her, so it's kind of, it's a wash.
So small, her kitchen.
I've never seen anybody able to take one ingredient and another that would never make sense to be put together and make it taste fabulous.
A great bunnyism is her leaving food in the oven and discovering it 3 days after a holiday.
I love that. I love that somewhere along the line there's like the one thing that like was like, oh, that's where that is.
It was a carrot cake, and it was like petrified because it was in the oven for like 3 days.
Everybody loves Bunny. She'll talk to anybody, anywhere, at any time. She is my mom.
I call my grandma Drama because when I was little, I couldn't say grandma, so it came out as Drama, and my mom was like, oh yeah, that's gonna stick. Good morning, Drama.
I love you.
I love you.
Bunny likes to borrow my clothes. Bunny likes to take my leftovers, and I like to take hers. We share hand-me-downs. We share jewelry. We share everything. She comes here, my closet is hers. I go to her house, and it's mine. And soon we'll have to share it with Dylan and Albany, and then there won't be enough stuff.
One time, she spanked my butt. I like that about Drama.
I've never had a bad time with her. When we're out and about, it's no stopping her.
She took me to get a fake ID so that I could go to the fancy food show.
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell about them going out to Staten Island to get tattoos. Am I allowed to tell that story? No, we're gonna have to edit that.
If Bunny was a character in a movie, bar none, hands down, everyone's going to say Auntie Mame.
Auntie May.
Yeah, Auntie May.
Auntie Mame.
Anywho.
Live, that's the message. Live. Yes, life is a banquet, and those poor suckers are starving to death. Come on now, child, live.
I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say Auntie Mame because that's what everybody always says. But I like to think of her more as Mama Rose.
Who do you think made the act? I made it. And I can make it again, and I will. I swear I will. I had a dream about you, baby.
If Bunny were a character, wait a minute, Bunny is a character.
Hello. Of course, this is my pigeon, Bernice, as you all know.
If Bunny were a character in a movie, it would be a Star Trek movie, and the character would be Tasha Yar.
First time I saw Tasha Yar, she was making her way through a Cornelian minefield to reach a wounded colonist.
Star Trek, really? We're going with that?
Bunny is the last person you should ever tell a secret to, ever.
Don't tell her anything. She will tell everybody.
I always go in her bed when it's night time, and she didn't have pants, just underwears. Your grandma, you know that.
My funniest memory of my mom is when I came home from college and she had gotten her new apartment, and she was showing me her new apartment, and I walked into the bedroom and it was painted like the Enchanted Forest. There was a castle off in the distance, and there was Prince Charming who was looking for her, and that's what she wanted to sleep in, and that made me laugh and laugh and laugh.
When I told her I was moving below 14th Street in Manhattan, she cried. And then 2 weeks later when I said, no, I'm not moving to 14th Street, I'm moving to Los Angeles, she was thrilled.
Years ago, before Corey and I were married, we were in a restaurant, and we were talking about having kids. And we wanted to have a long engagement, about a year, and then we thought, okay, when we get married, how long do we want to wait before kids? And then once we do, try to have kids, it's another 9 months. So we try to figure out how long before we have kids, and Bunny says, look, just go home and
Funniest memory of Bunny is is when she asked me to stand on the corner by the bus stop and protect her date from getting beat up.
What does Drama call you?
Farty Queen,
Why does she call you Farty Queen?
because I fart a lot.
My funniest memory of Bunny is her and I in China and her climbing up the Great Wall.
We're on the Great Wall. It's very high, very steep.
I'm gonna sit on my tush and slide you.
She taught me how to use chopsticks. We had to sit around the kitchen table in Teaneck, and she wouldn't let me leave the table until I learned how to use chopsticks. And she just introduced me to the coolest things in the world.
She introduced me to theater and ballet when I was just a little peanut.
This time I'm gonna make you a star, baby.
I think she had an Andy Warhol soup can print, which was like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I could not be prouder of my mom. My mom is amazing. She killed it. She worked so hard for so many years, and nobody deserves to retire more than she does.
Bunny is the best tanta in the world, and I love her.
The best mom there ever was. Bunny is the kind of mom that makes all of my friends say they want her to adopt them.
I can't stop love her. I love her 25 days. I'm happy because my grandma retired so she can come out and see us more often.
Bunny is an adventure. Her life is an adventure. My life with her has been an adventure. She's amazing.
Mama is gonna see to it. Curtain up, light the lights. We got nothing to hit for the heights. I can tell, wait and see. There's the bell, follow me. And nothing's gonna stop us till we're through. Honey, everything's coming up. Roses and daffodils, everything's coming up. Sunshine and Santa Claus, everything's gonna be bright lights and lollipops. Everything's coming.
I love her so much.
I love you, Mom.
I love you.
Why? Because why?
She's making me mad.